Alright, so here we go, guys. We've got a slightly gimmicky deck given to us by Arlong. 6 infantry deck. This one's quite interesting. Let's turn some stuff off. Okay. So I guess, I don't even think we go double harvester with this deck. Like, most of it's quite cheap. It's only the tech lab, and that's more of a splash, so... We'll play one harvester for now.
No stopping. We're ready to serve. Militia advancing. Unit ready. Over there. What's needed? We're ready, taking position. Unit offline. Let's go. Mutants are beautiful. Unit ready. Unit offline.
Right, so we're going to set up some scarabs here. Get some chems out to escort our mutant marauders to his harvester. Alright, he's got some bikes over here, so we'll send the marauders at them. And then we're going to move the scarabs up, try and get them on his pad. Oh, a chem buggy. Okay, so we're going to pull back and then behind our scarabs. And hope he drives into them. The chemical warriors will be able to fight a chem buggy. Alright, let's move in. If he retargets the scarabs, it's bad. Yeah, unfortunately. But luckily, mutant marauders actually can beat chem buggies, so we're not too bad off when we take the first missile. It looks like he's just going heavy war factory, so I'm just going to keep making mutant marauders. Wait for him to make some flames. See if we can get this chem warrior to trade for the scarabs. No, it doesn't, sadly. We've got some militants though, so it's not a big deal. I don't know where my harvest is going. We'll sacrifice this low hit point mutant marauder to these scarabs. We're going to get some chem warriors because the only thing that makes sense from him is flame troopers. So I would expect flame troopers to be coming out soon. Banshees! Okay, well, that was unexpected. We'll go for his harvester then. There's the flame warriors we were expecting. Could easily get his harvester here. And now we can afford cyborg. Looks like kind of an easy win now. Not really doing anything. We'll put some stuff on his base anyway. And we're going to cat missile his base. Right as the game ends, just for fun. Phew. Cool.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, go and harvester first. The map's super safe. And we have 5 units in the barracks, so really easy to go harvester first. Militants to scout. Okay, so it's MG. MG is unfortunate. Not great for us. He's just turret walling. So we're just gonna wait for chems. And then the game plan basically is just to set up a jade explosion that kills everything in one go. This one here has another MG here, as it used to. Okay. Yeah, so if we chem warrior, if we explosion here, it should kill basically everything. So that's our game plan. Wait for 90, and we'll go in. And we'll try and save our chem warriors. Nice. And then we push up with everything. Don't want to let him set up another MG. Alright, so we have total map control pretty easily. Pretty good stuff. Gonna easily get this first missile. I don't think he even has a harvester. Oh, there's a second harvester, okay. So we're gonna send chem warriors at his base. And we're gonna see if we can just cat missile his base to death here. I don't want to fire the missile yet because it won't actually kill him. I want to get some more clouds, which this warrior should be able to do. So we'll get a cloud on this harvester as well for an extra cloud. This should hopefully kill him. Didn't quite get there, that's annoying. Alright, let's see if we can just block him off. If we can just block him from getting another pad, we just win the regular way. Yeah, okay, cool. That works too.
Objective complete.
Alright, finish some cloning. Grab that. Cloning scorpions. Alright, next game.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available. Tiberium is calling.
Yeah, I don't really want to Scarab Rush, guys. Scarab Rush, I think, is a little bit questionable as a strategy.
What's needed? Bring them to their knees.
We're gonna just play a normal game. So we got defender's advantage here. We should win easily. He has riflemen, so I kind of don't really want to make scarabs at all. I think we'll make one scarab squad and try and set it up in the middle. All right, we'll move it over here because these riflemen. And we're gonna get some chem warriors because he's just spamming infantry. We're gonna try and set up a mutant marauder on his harvester, backed up by chems. Here comes a chem buggy. We'll get the marauders on it. Marauders do pretty well against chem buggy. Yeah, see you later, mate. Get another marauder squad. Actually gonna go up here and block. As you can see, the chem buggy is just getting annihilated by the marauders. It's actually like not close. Marauders are really good against chem buggy. Alright, we get the chem warriors over here. Get some more chem warriors. And we'll go for his base if we can. Just drill potted into my scarab. That's a pretty big misplay by him. Drill pod costs 70, scarab costs 30, so pretty good exchange for me. Oh, here comes another chem buggy. It's going to be annoying. I'm going to go off the base still. Don't think we're going to be able to missile his base to death. But we will missile anyway, because the chain reaction should kill everything. Oh, no. One of the clouds must have gone missing. But it doesn't matter, because we win easily.
You are victorious.
I don't think either of these maps really let you Scarab Rush. They're both pretty easily defensible maps.
Establishing battlefield control.
So Harvester first. Oh, this is now Poland. This guy, good league player. Probably opens wheels. He does, yeah. It's unfortunate. We'll make some lasers. Probably going to look for a 2v1 on my lasers. Not a lot I can do about that. I think I'm just going to save up and get like some marauders, to be honest. Yeah, he's just going lots of wheels, so let's make a marauder squad. And we'll push in. Just making wheels for some reason. I think that's probably going to be a tech switch. Yep, there's the militants. I don't know if they're going to be quick enough, to be honest with you. I think we're just going to live long enough to take this missile here. Yep, we do. Nice. We've got chems now. Put the chems down here. Chems actually do a reasonable job against wheels as well, so these chems should just clean up. We'll put a cloud on here and then change target. And we're going to send our militant into the cloud to die because we don't want him anymore. This Marauder is still some value, so I'll leave him alive. And chems up here, lasers down here. This guy is just making 10 cost units. So these chems are kind of taking care of business. Get some more chems. They've been excellent so far, so you know, keep making what works. And this looks like we just win. Nope, not quite. Now we just win. Okay, I cannot beat Chem Warriors and Mutant Marauders. But then again, who can?
Mission accomplished. Establishing battlefield control.
So this deck is obviously going to struggle pretty heavily with something like GDI drones. The only unit in the deck that can shoot up is Scarabs, lasers, and cyborgs. None of which are particularly good against GDI drones. So yeah, if we do run into GDI drones, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. The same is probably true of Venom as well. I think Venom's a little bit easier to deal with, but yeah, both of those are going to be tough. Alright, let's get some Marauders out. And hope he doesn't go Talon. Shock Troopers, okay, well, that's unfortunate as well. I need to get some chems. Walking into my concave, so that's a big misplay by him. Get the chems online. As you can see, he's getting absolutely wrecked because he walked into my concave. Shock Troopers can beat 2 militant squads, but only if it fights them one at a time. He's walked into my concave again, I mean, he's just getting destroyed. Alright, we're going to move this guy here and suicide him. Have the Chem Warriors take the missile. There's the Talon I was worried about. So we'll get some lasers. We're going to kill his Harvester at the same time. So I'm actually going to go and try and go straight into Cyborgs here. Because Talon is such a big problem for me. And he's obviously just going to spam them. Talon's going to be really, really hard for me to kill. We're going to make Cyborgs because those will actually just hard counter the Talons. And we got a Harvester kill to support it. But basically we're going to try and set up Chem Warriors plus Cyborgs. And that should hopefully kill everything. Oh, there's a turret for some reason. The aggressive turret. We'll just kill it off. Yeah. My Cyborgs aren't lasting long against these shocks and they're so expensive to replace. Bit of a problem. 130, man. Cyborgs are really not very good. I might have to make a second Harvester this game because I don't think I can really beat air spam on the cheap. Okay, well, he just didn't get on any of the pads and we won, so that makes things easier. I don't know why Cyborgs cost 130 Black Razor. I think Cyborgs are very bad for their cost. Very bad for their cost. They cost more than... The zones cost less, right? I think Cyborgs are just, like, for sure worse than Zone Troopers. Yeah, zones cost 120. Yeah, they're pretty underwhelming for their cost, the old Cyborgs.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, well, harvester first, easy to defend. Then we'll go rifles. Hope he isn't going wheels first. He is, that's annoying. I mean, most mod is going to go wheels first, that's expected, but still unfortunate.
Weapons charging. What's needed? Laser squad ready to destroy the GDI.
Okay, so interestingly, he isn't making more wheels. I think he's, yeah, he's just tech switching immediately. That's surprising. So we'll go chems. Try and set up chems and militants versus flames and lasers versus wheels, which is working pretty nicely. We're going to get some beefy boys, the mutant marauders. They'll do a much better job at cleaning up these wheels. Gonna need some more chems, it looks like. Should have taken an opportunity to get some scarabs into play earlier, but I didn't get a chance, sadly. He's just spamming flame troopers now. It's actually kind of annoying. I should be able to kill this and block. Yep, nice, got the block. Now, I don't know if the chems are going to get there in time to block. Not quite, that's unfortunate. We'll move chems up here and we'll double up chems on this guy. And we'll block these wheels, and that should be my missile. Nice. Then we're going to go after his base. We've got a bunch of chem warriors. Oh shit, Inferno, that's not good. Oh, I got survived an Inferno shot, that's surprising. So Inferno is quite a big issue, honestly. My answers to Inferno are pretty lacking. I've really just got these lasers that shoot up, and cyborgs, neither of which are particularly good against Infernos. So we're just going to spam lasers at his Infernos, I guess. And maybe try and kill his base with a cat missile. I don't know how much damage a cat missile will do. I don't know if it'll actually kill his base here. Find out. It does! Alright, great. That's good. Infernos would have been really, really difficult to beat. Really difficult to beat. So we're pretty lucky that game's over, because that one was going to get tough.
Establishing battlefield control. Three, two, one. New objective available. For the crystals.
Alright, harvest the rifles as always.
Unit ready. For the Brotherhood.
And shock, so we'll back up and get chems.
Let's go. Destroy the GDI. Chemical
Try and set up chems and militants on these shocks. Like this. Militants actually do a lot of damage if they get left alone. So supporting, like, look at that fight. He just lost a 40 cost unit and I haven't even lost my 10 cost unit out of it. So pretty good fight for me. Okay, so this guy's gone Talon very quickly. That's really bad for me. Talons are super awkward to deal with. I'm just going to block his shocks down here. Alright, nice. Take some more chem warriors. I want to try and go for his base if possible. Right. Gonna go after his base while he's distracted. Double harvester as well. I don't know if this is going to be enough, honestly. I think it won't. Yeah, it's not. That's annoying. gonna be really difficult to get over there again. I think a cat missile over there will finish it off. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know if I need a chem warrior as well, or if it's just a cat missile will do it. Oh, there's a disruptor. That's really bad. We might just be dead now. I don't... there's no unit. Like, my deck is all infantry, so I don't think I can beat a disruptor. I don't think that's a realistic goal. Yeah, we can't beat a disruptor. There's just no way. My entire deck is infantry units. I'm surprised he hasn't gone for my base with it. So we're going to spam militants and try and get vision of his base and hope that one cat missile does it. Ha ha! Alright then, cool. A little bit surprised, to be honest. He could have just killed my base with that disruptor very easily, so... Not sure what he was doing, but cool. I'll take it. Little bit surprised that worked out, but you know, whatever. It looks like we got a flame and laser rush. That's why I've made these scarabs, because if he goes after my base, if he goes after my harvester, I want these scarabs. It looks like he's not going for my harvester, which is very surprising. This is obviously a no harvester deck so far, because the units he's built were really expensive and both of them came out really quickly. So I don't know what's going on here. I don't want to wait for another chem warrior. A lot of flames, man. This could be... I don't know if I can get this first missile, to be honest with you. Probably not. What I'm going to do is wait for 90, cat cloud this, and then cat missile it. Well, I don't know if I have time. Oh, he's moved off the pad, so that's good for me. Alright, let's put our plan into action. Alright, nice, nice. Then we'll get on the pad in time. Alright, looks like our plan worked. Good job, team. Oh, I almost walked off the pad. So he's made a lot of flamers. This kind of makes me think maybe he does have a harvester. But I'm not sure when he would have had time to build it, because those lasers and flames came out pretty much together. Maybe you can just afford that many flames off a no harvester. Yeah, look, there's his first harvester, so I guess he's out of cash now. Alright, so we're going to try and send scarabs at his harvester for fun. No! No fair. No. That should be game. He's going to need something pretty spectacular to get back on these pads in time through 2 scarabs. This guy made a lot of flame troopers. Like a really surprisingly large number of flame troopers that game. Mission accomplished. Alright, cool. Seems decent. 8-0. 8-0 with the all infantry deck. That says a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't know, Gatsby. I don't know, man. Like, the push with the flames didn't make any sense.
Establishing battlefield control. Three, two, one. New objective received.
So, for those of you who are wondering, this deck was a user-submitted deck. That's why I'm playing it. That's why it's got 6 infantry in it. Assuming you count scarabs as infantry. They are technically infantry. They have the infantry armor type and so on. So I'm expecting flamers here. Oh, wheels. Okay, that's surprising. I'm gonna make beefy boys. The one of the balanced guys, Kyle F. I know for a fact that he really dislikes a lot of the nicknames that have been given to units in Rivals. I wonder how he feels about beefy boys for Marauders. I can't imagine he's a fan. Like, you have to assume that he doesn't like beefy boys very much. They're doing a lot of work though, those beefy boys. Doing a lot of work. Uh-oh, Infernos. As we talked about previously, Infernos are extraordinarily difficult for me to beat. So I'm gonna try and send Chems at his base, I guess. It's not a great plan, but it's a plan. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't do anywhere near enough. We're in a lot of trouble here. I mean, Infernos are just so hard for me to deal with, it's crazy. Oh, hang on. We might just win. Hey, we just win! We don't have to worry about it. This has happened so many times this run. So many times this run. I've just been in a lot of trouble against their deck and I just win the game instead. Oh dear. Crazy. Well, somehow we're 9-0 with this deck. I'll be amazed if we make the 10-0. Absolutely amazed. And also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please give it the old subscribe. Oh dear, Jade. Jade only plays GDI Air, so we are in a lot of trouble here. Because this deck is clearly very weak to air. And now we're playing someone who is famous for playing GDI Air. Could go double harvester and go for cyborg spam. That might be an option. What's this? Rifleman, okay. I'm gonna actually set up a scarab over here. I'm not feeling great about it though.
What's needed? No stop it. Destroy the GDI. Advancing. Unit ready.
Need to be careful not to walk on this tile, or Jade can potentially kill my Chem Warriors with my own scarabs. Yeah, like I said earlier, Drone Swarm is going to be pretty much the hardest thing in the game for me to beat. So I think we're in a lot of trouble here. This is probably the unit in the game that is most difficult for me to deal with. Because I just have nothing that fights it at all. So I'm going to have to go double harvester and make actually killed my scarabs with one drone storm as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go double harvester and make cyborgs and hope that that somehow gets there. I think it is very unlikely to work though. Even cyborgs don't do well against Drone Swarm. Drone Swarm is just not a thing I can realistically beat with my deck. It doesn't even look like it's going to be in time, the cyborg. I'm pretty sure cyborgs lose to 2 Drone Swarms. Yeah, this is sad. Yeah, this is depressing. Like I said, I simply cannot beat Drone Swarm ever. It's not a thing my deck is capable of dealing with. Yep. That's unfortunate. It was really unlikely I ever got 10 wins with this deck, but there you go. It's just, I cannot beat Drone Swarm, there's no way. Lasers don't do well enough against them at all. And the only other unit I have that shoots up is Cyborgs, so there you go. Sadly, only 9-1.